In the last few videos, we have seen how to use the predefined modules that are supported by Python, and in addition, how a user-defined module can be created in Python. In this video, we'll see how a module can be used as a standalone program. That is, Python provides more flexibility in terms of the modules. A module defined in Python can also be executed as a standalone program if it is required, or otherwise you can import that module in some other application and you can access the required objects that are defined as part of the module. So now let's see how to run the Python module either as a standalone program or import the module to use the specific objects of that module. Consider this Python file with the name calculator.py, which includes the definitions of few constants, variables, set of methods along with the class definition. So this file can be executed either as a standalone application or even this file can be used as a module, and the objects of this file can be used in some other application when you load this file as a module in the other application. So now let's see how this file can be used as a standalone application and also as a module in some other application. So to use this file as a standalone application, so let's include some print statements. Here you can observe some print messages where I am displaying the constants max size, pi, the variable x, and also so I am calling the method sum by passing the values 10 and 20. So now let's run this code and see. So on execution of this code, you can observe that the value 100, 3.14, 10, 30 are displayed. So these values are related to the print messages that you included in the calculator.py file. So the value of max size, pi, the value of x, and then the return value of the sum method. So all these values are displayed. So now we understand how this Python file can be executed as a standalone application. But how do we use this as a module in some other application? So the same file without changing anything in this file. So you can use this file as a module in some other application. So now let's see that. So actually this file is named with the name calculator.py. Consider another application with the name sample_test.py, and in this sample_test.py I would like to load the module calculator, so which is defined with all these objects. Let's include the statement import calculator, so which loads the module calculator. So after loading the module, so I am trying to access the functions sum, diff, and also the constants pi and max size, and along with that I created an object of the class test. So all these objects I am trying to access from the calculator module. So here the calculator file is used as a module in some other application. So once you create a Python file, it is possible to execute that file either as a standalone application or you can import that in some other application as a module also. So now let's execute this code and see. So on execution of this code, so you can observe that so the print messages that are available in the calculator.py file are also getting displayed. And in addition to that, the print messages in the sample test file are also included. So these messages we don't want to get displayed when the sample test file is included. So we just would like to access the objects that are part of the calculator module and we do not want to display these print messages. Then how to deal with this issue? So to deal with that issue, that is, whenever a Python file is executed as a module in some other application, then you do not want to execute certain instructions. So you can control that with the help of a statement. So you can use the condition if __name__ equal to __ main. So this statement avoids the execution of the part of the code that is placed under this condition. So whenever this file is executed as a standalone application, the code placed under this condition will be executed. And whenever this file is loaded as a module in some other application, then this code is not executed. So now you can observe that. So this part of the code is placed under this condition, and now let's run this code as a standalone application. So when this code is run as a standalone application, so you can see, of course, so all these print statements are getting executed. This is what we wanted. So now let's run this code as a module in some other application. So now on execution of the sample test file, so you can see that the code in sample test file is only executed and the code that is part of the calculator file is not executed. So now the code is executing as per the expectations. So now we understand how to execute a single Python file either as a standalone application or as a module in some other application. Thank you for watching this video.